Hello, everybody. My name is Eric D. Jones, also known as BrightShine. I live right here in the city of Memphis, in the state of Tennessee, the county sheriff. Today's date, early Monday morning, August the 29th, 2016, time 3:51 a.m. First, I thank all our family support for continue to encourage my support. I continue to keep myself employed right here in this Memphis tri-state area. I continue to further my education at Monroe College online, pursuing my associate's degree, studying business administration with concentration marks. The music that you hear in the background, African hip hop. You have these radio stations online. Today we're going to continue talking about African traditional religion. As you know, African traditional religion is being taught. It's being taught by the professors at institutions of higher learning, colleges and universities. You can earn a bachelor's degree, you can earn a master's degree, you can earn a PhD in African traditional religion. Where it sells for every African. Well, let's get the map. Okay, this is a language distribution map. It shows you sub-Saharan Africa. Now the colors that you see, it shows you that the people who live in the regions of Africa, that blue color is the Afro-Asiatic, the yellow color is the Nilo-Saharan, and the dark orange color is Niger-Congo A, the light orange color Niger-Congo B. That's the bottom half of the map. It shows you the colors on the map. The blue color is the Afro-Asiatic, the yellow color is the Nilo-Saharan, dark orange color, Niger-Congo A, light orange color, that's Niger-Congo B and 2. The green color, the Khoisan, two groups of people. The core people are the pastoralists. The sand people are the hunter-gatherers. Now, over there on the island of Madagascar, that lavender color, that purple lavender color, Austronesian. Now, the people that's living on the island of Madagascar, the Austronesians, they are not the original inhabitants. They migrated from Indonesia and they settled on the island of Madagascar and they colonized the island of Madagascar. They are not the original inhabitants. Now, there's another map. It shows you the Niger-Congo. It shows you sub-Saharan Africa. Now, down here at the bottom, when I copy this map out the printer, the bottom, some of the bottom got been copied on there. This is the Niger-Congo. Now, the Niger-Congo languages, the primary branch, Volta Congo, your South Volta, Bantu, the Bantu beside Bantu, other East Benue Congo, your West Benue Congo, and your Kwai. Your North Volta, Kru, Sinufo, your Gur Volta language, your Alaman Bunjin, Your other primary branch, Kordofan, Mandi, your Atlantic, and your Dogon. Now, this is a language distribution map. Niger Congo. Your Atlantic branch, the Wolof, the Fule, and also not shown here is Sira. Also your Mandi, Bambare, Mandinka, Dayole, your Kru, your Gur, more language, your Kwe, Bali, Akan, Iwi, your Dogon, your Ajoy, your Adamawa, your Bunji, Chibaye, Banda, Zandi, your Kordofanians, your non-Bantoid, Yaruba, Igbo, Bantoid, Fang, Tiki, Lengale, Mungo Nkundu, Congo, Choki, Lube, Luganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Sukume, Kikuyu, Yabantu, Swahili, Makawi, Inyanje, Bimbe, Shone, Tisange, Northern Soto, Zulu, Southern Soto, Kosa, Tiswane, Ndange, Umbundu, and there are many other lines of Congo language that are not even listed here. Now, I'm going to show you a map right quick. Now, since we made mention on my previous video yesterday, I do have a map of Nigeria. It's a linguistic map of the African nation Nigeria. There's another map of the African nation Nigeria. It shows you the languages and the people and where the people live. It's another map of the African nation Nigeria. Now, this is a Nilo-Saharan, same thing, language distribution map. Shows you Nilo-Saharan. Same thing as Nilo-Saharan language map, the language distribution. Now, this is an Afro-Asiatic. This is the Afro-Asiatic language distribution map. This is the Afro-Asiatic language distribution map. That way, anybody who asks questions, I got maps of the primary groups on the African continent. But like I say, uh, show respect to the Niger Congo. All of us who are descended from the Niger Congo, irregardless of the Arab slave trade or the transatlantic slave trade, all of us who are descended, whose ancestral heritage is Niger Congo. Show respect to the Niger Congo. Respect the Niger Congo. Anything you need to learn about the Arab slave trade, transatlantic slave trade, the Niger Congo will teach you about the slave trade. They'll teach you about DNA. They'll teach you about your DNA test that you're trying to get in contact with whoever to find out about your ancestral heritage. They'll teach you about the Nilo-Saharan. They'll teach you about the Afro-Asiatic. They'll teach you about the Quay. And they'll teach you about the sand. They'll teach you about whatever, any and everything you need to know. The Niger Congo will teach you. Also, make sure we continue to get in contact with the Niger Congo. Very important to inform the Niger Congo in Sub-Saharan Africa about this street gang in Chicago, Illinois, the drug gang in Chicago, Illinois, about the street gang in Los Angeles, California, the drug gang in Los Angeles, California. It's very important. And one thing, something that can be a big help in your explaining the street gang and the drug gang in Chicago, Illinois, in Los Angeles, California, the network, TV network, BET, they did a series called American Gangster. They can be a big assistance in your explaining the street gang in Los Angeles, in Chicago, Illinois, and the drug gang in Chicago, Illinois, and the street gang and the drug gang in Los Angeles, California. And excuse me, we're gonna get to our reading. Book we're finna read from start our reading from a book titled West African Traditional Religion, written by Dr. Joseph Omaseda A. Malado and Dr. P. Adalumo Dopenu. Read from chapter 6, God and Man. 6:1, Man's Origin. As conceived by the Yaruba. The popular belief, the popular belief is that the supreme deity, Olodumare, is the determiner of destiny. Man's portion is predestined by him. This predestination is expressed by the Yaruba in one of three possible ways. First, man kneels down before deity and receives his destiny. This is known as Okunlegbe, that which one kneels down and receives. Or secondly, man kneels down and chooses his destiny. This is known as Okun Leon, that which one kneels down and chooses. Or thirdly, man kneels down and his destiny is affixed to one. And in a way, it is the Ori, man's double or guardian angel, that has the destiny conferred on him. And once this is conferred, it is believed to be fixed permanently and unalterably. And it is this that man comes into the world to fulfill. I'm going to stop right there. We just got through reading from chapter 6, God and Man. 6:1, man's origin, as conceived by the Yaru. We've been reading from the book titled West African Traditional Religion, written by Dr. Joseph Omasede Ngwalelu and Dr. P. Adalumo Dopemu. We're going to continue our reading from the book titled African Traditional Religion, a definition written by Dr. E. Beloja Adowu. We're reading from chapter 5, the structure of African traditional religion, belief in God. In the light of this, let us look again at the various conclusions which our authors have placed before us. Balding is right when he says, in these religious systems, the idea of a God is fundamental. But he goes astray when he says that, notwithstanding the abundant testimony of the existence of God, it is practically only a vast pantheism, a participation of all elements of the divine nature, which is, as it were, diffused throughout them all. What he has misinterpreted is the fact that to Africans, the material has meaning and purpose only through the spiritual, and that the entire control of the material world is the ultimate prerogative of deity, who at the same time manifests himself through his own works. There is no pantheism in the classical or philosophical sense in Africa. We'll stop right there. We've been reading from chapter 5, the structure of African traditional religion, belief in God. Reading from the book titled African Traditional Religion, a definition, written by Dr. E. Beloja Adowu. We're going to continue our reading from the book titled African Religions and Philosophy, written by Dr. John S. M. Beatty. Read for number 17, the concepts of evil, ethics, and justice, the origin and nature of evil. Let us take another example from the Newer. It is thought that a person may offend against God by being proud of his cattle or children if they are many. This causes God to take away the cattle or children. Therefore, for the Newer, the worst offense is to praise a baby, and one should refer to it as this bad thing. The people believe that if a person does wrong, God will sooner or later punish him, and the punishment affects not just the individual alone, but the corporate group of which he is only a part. Praising a baby may cause it to die. The offender is not the baby, but the person who is proud before God. The Nuer, like many other African peoples, have different rules of behavior. Offenses arising from the breach of these, whether deliberately or accidentally, bring misfortune both to offenders and other people who are not directly responsible for them. The evil lies not in the act itself, but in the fact that God punishes the act. By committing a particular offense, a person puts himself and other people in a dangerous situation where God punishes him and other people. Since the consequences are bad, therefore the act which invites them must be bad. The outward manifestations only indicate the bad or evil inside, and the outward misfortune may contaminate other people who are closely related to the offender. Such is the logic of the matter in the sight of the Noah, and it would seem many other African peoples. Something is evil because it is punished. It is not punished because it is evil. We're going to stop right there. We just been reading from chapter 17, the concepts of evil, ethics, and justice, the origin and nature of evil. We've been reading from the book titled African Religion and Philosophy, written by Dr. John S. M. B. We're going to continue our reading from the book titled Concepts of God in Africa, written by Dr. John S. M. B. We continue from reading from part 4, God and Man. We read from number 16, worship, sacrifices, and offerings. The Alua have few occasions when they make annual offerings of the first fruits of maize and finger millet, and sacrifices of black goats when they need rain. This is normally done at their main shrine, and for the harvest offerings, only the priest and his lineage may go there. The Ambo make offerings of sorghum flour at the time of the first fruits and when there is a drought. The headman of a village leads in the ceremony, which is accompanied by praying and clapping of hands. The offerings are directed to the spirits of the departed chiefs, who possibly act as intermediaries between God and men. The Ankori are said to make no sacrifice to God, thinking that he does not expect any, but they make offerings to the spirits and the living dead. This is done on the third day following the new moon, the offerings being dedicated to the guardian spirits, Emmanuel, and the people take a rest so that they do not work in their fields. Offerings are also made at the shrines of the living dead, Imazimu, of up to 3 generations back. We'll stop right there. We've been reading from Part 4, God and Man. Number 16, worship, sacrifices, and offerings. And we've been reading from the book titled Concepts of God in Africa, written by Dr. John S. M.B. When we end today's video, we're going to continue to, with our language and places where we can go to study the Niger Congo languages. Yeah. For all of us who are descending our ancestors with Niger Congo, then this is the respect that you need to show to the Niger Congo people. Now, the Peace Corps, as you know, of the United States of America, is a government agency that goes all around the world to promote peace. Now, the Foreign Service Institute, diplomats, ambassadors of the United States government who work at consulates and embassies around the world on behalf of the United States government in promoting diplomacy around the world. And you know, people who work for Peace Corps or the Foreign Service, they have to be able to talk to the local people, to the other government personnel, and so that you have to be able to understand the language. And one place, that's the reason why all the Niger Congo people, you can be able to refer to the Peace Corps or the Foreign Service Institute, and you can be able to study the Niger Congo languages and become proficient in Niger Congo language. The Peace Corps is in Mali, the African nation Mali, and they have courses and ebooks in the Bambara language. Bambara is a language that's spoken in Mali, and they have 13 audios in Bambara. You can go to Peace Corps in the African nation Burkina Faso, and they have ebooks, courses, and 21 audios on the Moor language. The Moor language. 21 audios on the Moor language. Now, The Peace Corps is in other countries. You know, they go all around. There are African nations on the African continent, like North Africa, whatsoever, and South Sudan, Chad, Niger. There are African nations. The official language is English, French, Portuguese, Spanish, like some of the islands around Cape Verde, Sao Tome, Spanish, official language. Peace Corps is there. Peace Corps is all over this planet, and some of these countries like Central African Republic, Peace Corps under sometimes circumstance may not be where the Peace Corps can go there because maybe a war, maybe it's political instability, and so on and so forth. But countries like Guinea-Bissau, the official language is Portuguese. Angola, Mozambique, the official language is Portuguese. The African nation of Cameroon, the official language is English and French. African nation Liberia, the official language English. Zimbabwe, official language English, but they have 16 other recognized languages, including sign language. Understand? And Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, the official language is Fang. And Peace Corps, for some, they may or may not be able to be in that country or in other countries because war, political instability, things of that nature. What was this? Okay, this Burkina Faso. Now the African nation of Senegal, the Wolof language. The Wolof language. Now there are courses, ebooks, and 27 audios. The Wolof. The African nation of Gambia. The African nation of Gambia. The Mandinka language. There are courses, ebooks, 25 audios of the Mandinka language. The African nation of Guinea. The Fulani language. African nation of Guinea. There are courses, ebooks, 52 audios of the Fulani language. 52 audios. Fulani language. Now, the African nation of Sierra Leone. The Peace Corps has a Timni language manual. It's a PDF. You can study the Timni language. And also in Sierra Leone, the Creole. There's a manual for the Creole in Sierra Leone. In the African nation of Liberia, the Mandi language, Kapeli. There's a reference handbook. It's a PDF. It's the Educational Resources Information Center, ERI. The African nation of Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire, the Akan language, Introduction to the Akan Twi language. There are lessons and 45 audios of the Akan Twi language. Um, the African nation of Ghana, the African nation of Ghana, Ashanti, Ashanti. There are courses, ebooks. There are 19 tweet audios, 19 tweet audios. Now, the African nation of Togo, the African nation of Togo, the Ewa language, the Ewa language. There are courses, ebooks. There are 104 Ewa audios, 104 Ewa audios. The African nation of Benin, the African nation of Benin, the phone language, the phone language. There's courses and ebooks, courses and ebooks on the phone language. Now the African nation of Nigeria, the African nation of Nigeria, one of the largest populations on the continent of Africa. Now the Peace Corps is there. There's Peace Corps Igbo courses, courses and ebooks, and the Igbo. As you know, the Yoruba, they're the largest population in the African nation of Nigeria is the Yoruba. And in the millions of Yoruba. You can take all the people, blacks, African Americans, in the United States. You can go get all the African Brazilians and put them together. That'll be about 60 million. That's about how many Yoruba are in Nigeria, possibly more than that. Possibly more than that. They're the largest. It's over 100 million people that live in the African nation. Over 100 million. That live in the African nation of Nigeria. Close to 200 million that live in Nigeria. And the largest population is the Yoruba. That's how many people. And second to that is the Hase. And after the Hase, the Igbo. After the Igbo, the Fulani. After Fulani, Kanuri. And after Kanuri, all the other Niger Congo, Tia, Newt, Ajor, Ambibio, Edo, Chambe, Anang, you name all, millions, and all these different groups in the millions in Nigeria. Okay, here we go. The African nation of the Republic of Congo. There are two Congos, the Republic of Congo and the Democratic Republic of Congo. The Republic of Congo, the Peace Corps is there. Katube courses. Katube courses. Now there are Katube courses and ebooks. The Republic of Congo. The Republic, excuse me. The Democratic Republic of Congo. The Democratic Republic of Congo. Lingale courses. Lingale. There are courses and ebooks. Lingale. Now the African nation of Rwanda. The African nation of Rwanda. The people who live in the African nation of Rwanda are the Banyarwanda. Who are the Banyarwanda? The Banyarwanda are the Hutu, the Tutsi, and the Twa. They're all Banyarwanda. And they all speak they all speak Kinyarwanda. Kinyarwanda. Now there's a PDF training Kinyarwanda book that you can refer to. Now, next door, the African nation of Burundi. The people that live in the African nation of Burundi, they speak the language Kirundi. The same people that live over in Rwanda are the same people that live in Burundi, and they speak Kirundi in Burundi. The Hutu, the Tutsi, and the Twa in Burundi, they speak Kirundi. The African nation Malawi, the African nation Malawi, they speak the Chiwa language, Chiwa. Now, there are courses, there are ebooks, there are 17 Chiwa audio, 17 Chiwa audio. Now, when you look on this website, let me refer to some. Now, there's let's see, Chinyanje, and also Inyanje over in Zambia. Chinyanje and Chichiwa. So when you refer to this site, it's gonna have some gonna have like 1, 2, 3. I have some like let me see, there's 7 places where you can refer to, but it's all referring to the African nation Malawi and the Chiwa language. Now, the African nation Uganda, the people that live in the African nation Uganda, the Buganda people, and they speak Luganda. And there are Luganda courses and ebooks, and there are 12 Luganda audios. Now, the official language of the African nation Uganda is Swahili. It's Swahili. Now, the African nation of Kenya, the people that, one of the majority of the people that live, Kikuyu, couldn't find no Kikuyu Peace Corps material. But the African nation, official language of the African nation of Kenya is Swahili. There are Peace Corps courses and ebooks on Swahili. The African nation of Tanzania, the official language of the African nation of Tanzania is Swahili. The Sukume are the majority in Tanzania. The Sukume are the majority. I didn't find any Sukume language study material, but there are courses and ebooks on Swahili. The African nation of Zambia. The African nation of Zambia, they speak the Bimbe language. Bimbe. And they have 94 lessons on Bimbe. No audio. Now, African nation of Zimbabwe. One of the majority of the people in Zimbabwe, the African nation of Zimbabwe, are Shone. They speak Shone. Now, the Peace Corps didn't have any Shone list, but you can refer to 101 languages, and you would study Shone 101. Now, the African nation of Botswana, they speak Setswana. The African nation of Setswana, and there are courses and ebooks on Setswana. There are 25 Setswana audios, and there are 18 Setswana videos. Now, the Kingdom of Swaziland, the African nation Swaziland, is a monarch, king. You understand? Swaziland is in South Africa. Swaziland and Lesotho, they both are kingdoms. Constitutional monarchies, they have a king. In Swaziland, there's a king in Lesotho. Now, Swaziland, the people speak Siswati. Siswati. They speak Siswati. And there are courses and there are ebooks on Siswati. And there are 9 Siswati audio. 9 Siswati audio. Now there's a PDF on Lesotho. Lesotho, as I said, is a monarchy, constitutional monarchy. There's a king in Lesotho. Lesotho is in South Africa. Lesotho is a kingdom, and they speak Sesotho. The people speak Sesotho. There's a PDF, a beginner's tutorial in Sesotho for Peace Corps volunteers. And when you look for it, you'll see Pue E Sichabe. And when you see it, it's a PDF. Now, the African nation of South Africa. South Africa. Peace Corps there. The majority, one of the major languages, Zulu. There's a PDF. It's an introduction to the Zulu language. And you can refer there and you can get a good study on the Zulu language. And there's a PDF that you can refer to, the African nation of Namibia. The African nation of Namibia. You can study Ocean Ndonge, and you can also study Ocean Kwanyame. Now the Ocean Kwanyame, there's a PDF, a beginner's guide to Ocean Kwanyame, and you'll see the PDF. It'll say HAI and TI tie with an exclamation point. It's a PDF. And there was another one, but I didn't see it on the Ocean Kwanyame. I had to go back. And the Ocean Ndonge, the Ndonge language lessons. There's a manual that you can refer to on the menu. So when you have time, study your Niger Congo languages. And gonna get ready to end today's video. Again, my name is Eric D. Johnson, also known as BrightShine, right here in the city of Memphis, in the state of Tennessee, in the county of Sheriff. Thank all my fans, my support, for your continued encouragement and support. I'll continue to work on my entertainment music entry. And to my next video, take care of yourself. I wish each and every one of you the very best.